up here in the beautiful southern Highlands. We're just on the outskirts, it might even be Hilltop, and we're going to do the Cave Creek walking track. There's a beautiful waterfall at the end of this track. It doesn't seem to be too far away, only 170 metres. We've just left Mossvale on this misty morning. Have a look how cool this sign looks up here. Hilltop, established 1878. Got the vehicle here, the new camera, so we're going to see and test how the camera goes today. It is waterproof, so even if we do get some rain, I'm hoping that I will not face any problems. Another Friday, another adventure. This is going to be the first waterfall walk that I've done in about 6 or 7 months. We're at the Bargo River State Conservation Area up here at Hilltop in the beautiful southern Highlands. I've got a couple of nights stay in Mossvale at my friend's place. She was kind enough to invite me up. So while everyone heads off to work this Friday, we are going to do the Caves Creek walking track. Were those toilets open? Oh, cool. And the mist is burning off slowly. Bargo River State Conservation Area extends across 170 hectares and was created in February 2007. So this is where we want to get to. We are here. Does it say how far the walk is? Oh, here we go. Grade. No, it says grade 3, 2.5 kilometre return, 1.5 hours. This is going to be rather spectacular, I think. So it's going to be a couple of hours walk. Yeah, grab your water just in case. Are you lost? Yes, I'll come back towards the car. Cave Creek walking track, officially opened by the Honourable John Fay. I remember John Fay. 2nd of September 1988. So depending on how the icon goes, there's a few names that Bella goes by. I like to call her the icon. Depending how she goes today, you might see a lot more of her this year in adventures. So here's the sign here, 1 hour return. Okay, so that's not far, half an hour down, half an hour back. We'll just take our time and see how we go. That's what the track looks like. One thing we're noticing on this walking track is all these spider webs. I'm not sure how good they're going to come out on the video camera. We have been taking a number of still pics. But everywhere that you walk along here, on every tree, these impressive webs that have been spun. Hopefully they're coming out. Look at this one. If you ever do this walk in the morning, be mindful these webs are going to be across the track. So take a stick with you and carefully dismantle them. We've had a lot of rain up here in the southern Highlands this week, so I am thinking the waterfall is going to be brimming just the way I like it. I've always said to you guys, if you're going to do walks like this, you want to do it just after rain. It's the best time. 20 degrees when we started in the morning. There is meant to be showers this afternoon, so we'll have this finished by 11 at the latest. considering we're going to be stopping and taking pics, so we should avoid the rain completely. And then we're going to drop back into either Mittagong, Bowral or Moss Vale for a nice pup feed. So what Bella has pointed out to me, all these spider webs here, we couldn't see any spiders on them, but she's telling me they're hiding in these leaves here. And if you notice, every one we came onto, it has a leaf. Here's another one here. There's a leaf. So the spider is curled up in that leaf, and as soon as something gets trapped on its web, bang, it's out. Look at that one. A leaf. Here we go. We've got two here, so three here side by side. One up here, leaf. You guessed it, leaf. There he is, just down there. Another one here. Everywhere. This walk is going to be known as the Spider Web Walk, not the Caves Creek Walk. Every few footsteps, you got these fantastic webs. Are we nearly there? The squiggles. Yeah. It's shedding. How quiet's that, huh? Just nature. As soon as you're far enough away from that roadway, you know you're completely into nature, and it's just the birds. Very easy walk down this Caves Creek track. It looks like it's been upgraded in the last year or two with all this new lumber. And we're now starting to head down. There's been nothing hard about it. We can't hear any waterfall yet, but with the descent that we're getting now, I'd say we're probably about 10 or 15 minutes away from the base of Caves Creek Falls. There's plenty of action down here with chainsaws, with trees being across the path once upon a time, snapping off. And have a look in the distance. Look at that rock up the top there. I might be able to zoom in actually. That's fallen down from the top there somewhere and just sitting on the side of that mountain. And have a look at these 2 or 3, 4 trees here that have died. Nothing's growing on them. These ones have been burnt, so there must have been a fire through here once upon a time. It gives you an idea of how far down we are now. So the roadway is up there. Look at those 2 trees, like the twin towers, the 2 grey ones. Completely dead. Why? I have no idea. Maybe they suffered something through when this place had a fire through. Look at that. So I'd say the creek is down here. Can't hear a lot of water running. Got my fingers crossed that we're going to see this waterfall brimming with H2O. Ooh, yeah. God, I've missed getting out in the bush, going for waterfall walks. It's just been far too hot this year. And last year, I really didn't have anyone to do it with. I was just going out by myself. So it's nice to have someone to accompany me now. Go along. Wow. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Very impressive. So the national parks that have come here with the chainsaws to clear it, he's got a little bit inventive and made a happy blocky face. You reckon? Looks like it's been completely precisely cut. We're looking up at the rock there, and it looks like a whole section of it has fallen away, but to the naked eye down here, it's like someone's got up there and just cut it away. I've zoomed right in. I'm going to hold the camera as still as I can. I'm so interested to see what this zoom is like when I get home. I apologise if it's blurry. But considering I've never had a zoom function in all these years that I'm filming, if this thing works, I'll be using the zoom a hell of a lot on these explores now. There's been so many instances where I wished I had a zoom function, especially those the monitors, the goannas, lace monitors, sorry, on the Patonga Headland walk. I would have loved to have been able to zoom in on those and get their beautiful markings on their bodies. You just keep on going down and down. A couple of great caves up the top there. Can you hear any water? Not yet. We're coming down the huge staircase now, working our way to the bottom. But I'm not hearing any water. You can hear a trickle? I can't hear anything. Normally, when I do waterfall walks, you can hear the waterfall from a distance, but look at all the ferns. Yeah. Don't you love walks when you're the only one on it? People are stuck in warehouses today and working hard, and yet here we are just enjoying nature. The Undercliff.
This is where you think you'd see Hardy.
Yeah, let me go in front of you there. That's a great pic. That would make a great pic. So now we're winding the other way. We're getting back onto ourselves, yeah. We were on top of this undercliff, and we're going the opposite way now. Another beautiful thing about this camera, my old camera that I was using, which was a inferior model compared to this one, it only gave me 12 minutes of recording time, which means sometimes I wouldn't be paying attention and it would stop and I'd be still filming and I've lost all this footage and I didn't know at what point it stopped at. Look at that huge ass one. This one gives me half an hour, so I've got plenty of filming time. Oh, we're going to go through the valley of the dead trees. How nice is it through here getting wet? Yeah. Yeah, I would say take a few pics. If you need me to move out of the way through here, I suppose we're going to come back through here, so you can take some on the way back as well. There's another huge ass rock that's fallen from up there. It's been a massive rock collapse here. See those ones just up there with the moss on them?
Yeah.
And look at this one, fallen down into the creek.
See that tree with all the sort of mushroomy growth growing up in
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So that little things coming out of them?
They're all dead, like you said.
Beautiful, that fungi.
The fungi. Dirty water, huh?
Yeah, because it looks a bit
Very
still.
rusty.
Yeah, it's a bit still here.
Okay, so where you heard that waterfall, we're going back onto it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going
So-
just under the rock.
So Belle heard
We're under this massive ridge.
under the undercliff, yeah, and the railing starts up here.
Oh, yeah.
So we could hear this waterfall on top,
Yeah.
but it was in the opposite direction. And I said, no, that can't be it. But we've done a loop and we're heading, oh, look at that. What is it, an owl? Oh, I missed it.
There it is.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's an owl.
Looks like oh, yes it is.
You reckon it's an owl?
Yes, big eyes. Yes, it's now.
Let me
It's on
see.
that branch.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, there's two.
Where's the other one? Oh, we're just here. We've got to be careful here. There's a lot of rocks that have fallen over time.
Yeah. Now here's the waterfall, and we're up above it.
We were right above it, that's what we could hear. If this is it, might not even be it. So from here, you got to be careful, it's going to be slippery. Yeah?
Yep.
From here, it looks like we're going to have to head up the creek. Spectacular. Lucky I brought the torch. Actually, oh, went up. Where was that? You crossed the creek and I've gone the wrong. Look at that. We've got some old inscriptions there. Let me just get the torch going and I'll start filming again. Let's see if we can get a little bit of footage from within this cave. It's a little pool, you could swim in it. Yo! See what difference the torch makes? So ready? If I aim it onto there, I'll turn the torch off. Watch this. Completely dark. Stick the flashlight on. And then put it on the highest setting. Makes a world of difference. Would that be easier for you to take a pic now? With the torch on?
Yep.
Okay. End of track. Did you get that sign? Yep. Did you see the sign? End of track. Looks like people have got up in there. They've climbed up the top there. Looks rather slippery. I might give it a crack and see what's up in there. It's flowing a little bit. I don't know how heavy it would get. dark that is without the flashlight. I'd love to get up in there. I'll try to get up there and see if I can shimmy slide across. Selfie queen, eh? The icon's taking selfies of herself. So I try to get up in there, but it's just too slippery. I've got nowhere to grip just in case I fall, and there's a long way down. I managed to get 1 foot on there, but then on this little bit here, there's just nowhere where you can put your other hand to get across safely. If you manage to get up onto that little bit there, it's dry from there on in, but it's just too, you know. I've done a lot of climbing and a lot of dangerous things over the years. Even here, this worries me a lot. So I don't even know if this ever gets dry enough that you can climb it. I'm sure people have, but on this day, it's far too slippery for me. Just let me get the torch out and just shine it from in here. See what it looks like. Man, that goes right in, Belle. Oh, that goes right in. What a shame I can't get up here. Terrible. That would make some great footage. I'll have to get on YouTube when I get home and see if anyone's filmed up in there. Spikes. Yeah, yeah. If you had spikes on your feet, on your feet, you'd be okay. But I've got thongs and bare feet, and I'm just sliding every time I get on there. I think you can get up here, but if you had some sort of spikes that would grip the rock a little bit. There's 1 footing there, but from here, I tried to get up on there, but what do you grab onto? Everything is just slippery, so. And I'll come down there, I'll get a couple of pictures of you, and then we'll work our way back. It's funny, it should be a lot more water with the rain that we've had. I can see this little bit here. There should be water flowing off the top here as well, but there's not. From up here, that water looks green. I'd say if it hadn't been raining this week, this might be dry enough to get up. But not today, not on this Friday, Valentine's Day. All right, I'll come on down. There's a view standing in front of the falls here with the flashlight on. Geez, I would have loved to have got up in there. And Belle's noticed a few inscriptions on the rock face over there. I'm going to head down over there and film it. And there's a couple behind me as well, all around here. If you visit Caves Creek Falls, make sure you have a look at the inscriptions on the rocks. This one, what year was it? 84. Yeah, so this one here is 1984. If you just have a look up here. Can you read the name or not? No, I can't read it from here. B something 84. Huh? Can you read it from there, you reckon? It's faded. How would they do it though? Just standing on this rock here? He's up pretty high, must have been a tall chap. Let me get these ones over here. These ones are a lot clearer. Yeah, there's a couple on these bottom ones, but they're... You can't really, yeah, that Walker one's probably the... Oh, Chalker, is it? Chalker. Chalker over here is pretty clear. Yeah, 1950. 1950. What were you doing in 1950? You weren't even a sparkle in your dad's eye. TM up above it, and then it says F Chalker 1950. There's another one there. C Cray. There's a whole bunch there that have faded over time. Nothing over here. Along the sandy bit here. This is the remembrance wall of all the people that have come here over the years. Someone's played noughts and crosses. See if I can read this from down here. B Villas, B.E. Villies, 84. That's it, we're leaving Caves Creek Waterfall here in beautiful Hilltop. See you later, Mr. Chalker. I just noticed this huge ass rock here that's fallen from up there somewhere. And instead of walking up the creek, what I did last time, I'm going to follow the icon this time. She did the sensible thing, crossing the creek and coming onto the other side. You would think I would have seen these stairs, but I was so excited to get to it. And maybe because I just love going up creeks. But there's not a hell of a lot of water. I would have loved to have seen this on Monday or Tuesday when we had these big rains. Because there has been a torrent come down here. You can see all the debris down there. So I can highly recommend this walk for the people who are not very experienced in bushwalking. A nice, easy stroll down. Your gravel and steps, railings. There was nothing that I saw that would make it difficult, even for the first time bushwalker. The undercliff. Hey Bill, where are you? Come back for a sec. Okay, we're off. Just going to film this undercliff one last time before we get back onto the top track. The icon has taken off. Gone to find a tree, I think. to relieve herself. Gorgeous walk. Absolutely awesome. Never tire of these stone steps that the national parks put in. When it comes to photo opportunities, that looks so good. Actually, I might get one here. I'm not quite sure if she got any pictures of these stairs. While we're here, it's been a while since I showed what hat shades and footwear I've got on. You do know, all those of you that have been watching this channel for a long time, when it comes to the bushwalks, there's only one go-to flip-flops, and that's the Saltwater Dreamtimes 1 and 2. A little bit dirty from the sand. Shades. I've got the Ray-Ban 3449s. It's been a while since I've worn these. And when it comes to hats, today I thought I'd go with the Queen. I was watching a little bit of Freddie Mercury through the week. There was a Queen special on last Sunday, in their own words, that I recorded, and I never tire of listening to their history or music. They always seem to culminate with the Live Aid concerts where they stole the show. More specifically, where Freddie stole the show. So, alright, let me catch up to Bella, and then there'll be a final goodbye from the vehicle. And there it is, back to the car park. Is it still us? I think it is. Coming up was a lot quicker than going down because we didn't stop. It was a bit of a power walk. So I'd say 20 minutes on the way back up. And we shall call it a morning. It's pretty humid though. So you've got some barbecue areas here as well. So we are now going to drop down into either Mittagong or Bowral, walk the strip, and then the Icon is going to choose which pub she would like to eat at. So until I'll see you again on the next adventure or explore. Adios.